All right, you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leia. This is my cash stuffing channel, and if you are new, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm out of breath. We do all things cash stuffing, talking about life, books, budgeting, paying off debt, all of those things. So in this video, we are going to get right into our budget for our second paycheck of June. So let me catch my breath. Let's go. Okay, so the reason why I'm out of breath is because I literally just came back from cycling for the first time. I went to a cycling class and it was so much fun. It was upbeat, the music, like it was so much more fun than I thought it was going to be. So yeah. Whew. And I just was like, while I got this upbeat energy, let me go ahead and get into this video with you guys. So let's start with my calendar because we have not marked off today. Today is the 17th, Wednesday, and I get paid tomorrow. So that's why we're going to go ahead and budget this check for today. And these things that you see are the cycling class. And it cost me nothing because the first 7 days are free. And then I may go to like a poetry artistic event tonight that's also free. So it's the summertime, y'all. I'm keeping my schedule busy because it's the summer. So trying to have fun, and everything does not have to cost money. Look within your city, neighborhood, and see if you can find free events. If you're someone that's like me and you have a limited budget, but you still want to have fun, there are things to do that don't cost money. So that is that. And let's keep it pushing. All right, you guys. So this is where we need to be. And I hope everything that needs to be here is here when it comes to these things, because sometimes I feel like I'm missing something. But it should just be these three things that are due before my next check comes. But other than that, you guys, I'm only getting money from my job, and that's going to be $1,175. It was actually 1,100 and actually, let me do the math really quickly. So 1175 plus 10 plus 15. So my check in total was $1,200, but $15 goes to my Ally savings account, and then $10 is going to go straight to my credit card to pay for a subscription that already came out. So I'm just not even going to budget that. I'm just going to make sure it gets transferred tomorrow. So that leaves us with 1,175, and that's it's just a little bit low. The last time I did a budget with you guys, my check was low, and I said it was because one, I was late to work and they deduct like 30 minutes off of your check if you're late. And then the second one, there was another reason, I can't remember, but this week I took off PTO for 2 days out of the 4 days that I work. And so I think it's a little low this week because of that PTO, which is fine by me. I just like to explain to you guys why my checks fluctuate, because usually they're like $1,200, but the past couple of checks have been a little low because life's been lifing, and that's okay. So this right here, the sticky note, you guys, I did a lot of spending because I have not did a back to the bank in 3 checks. So I have been trying to keep up with a month's worth of purchases, and so I have added them all up, and I put them on a sticky note, and then these numbers over here is what I need. So like, for example, spending or shopping, I spent $305.20, but I am $175.20 short, if that makes sense. So I just was trying to write out what I'm short so I can make sure I stuff what I'm short. So that way, I can make sure that my credit card gets paid off to 0, if that makes sense. So yeah, just wanted to explain those things. There's one more thing I need to explain, but I'm going to explain it when I get to it. So we're going to just start with rent so that this video is not crazy long. So rent is always going to be $260 because that's half of my half of rent. And then Energy is going to be getting $53. I have been using my credit card to pay for this. And this month I owe $161 in total. So 161 divided into 3 checks is about $53 and some change. So that's why that's 51. Car insurance is getting its other half, which is 62. And then my phone bill will be fully funded with $20. So let me do that. Plus 53 plus 62 plus 20. It's going to be $395. Now let's add my brother his allowance. I'm going to give him his $15. Back market, my brother his phone that I paid for. I got insurance on it, and that insurance is $3 a month. Hulu Plus will be getting $12. And so let's do plus 15 plus 3 plus 12. That's $425 total. So I'm actually going to just write it right here. 425 is the total with a slash. So there's a YouTuber, her name is Daisy Budgets. I noticed that when she does her budgeting videos, she'll put a slash and she'll put whatever is left. And I kind of like that. So I'm gonna think I'm gonna, what? Y'all, I can't speak because I have C4 in my system, which is an energy pre-workout. I just came from cycling. Like, I haven't let my brain like settle. So excuse the crazy talk. So we're gonna do 1175 minus 425. That leaves me with $750 in my budget. And I always highlight these things because so that I can see it better. It just catches my eye and it helps me to see it. Usually I write at the top June. We get paid June the 18th. Yeah, June the 18th through. And then my next check will be July the 2nd. I just like to make sure that's there because it is so easy for me to forget. Okay. Those are supposed to be stars. That does not look like a star. Anyway, so now we are going to move straight into our variable expenses, and we have $750 left. So this is the part that I need to explain. I get paid tomorrow, which is the 18th, but my statement balance for my credit card is due on the 21st. I work on the weekends. I work tomorrow until Sunday. I will not have time to go to the bank and take that money back to the bank and do a unstuffing with you guys. I just won't have the time. And with the way that I feel, I won't have the energy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unstuff what I have. But the money that I'm going to get paid tomorrow, it will not come out of the bank, you guys. It's going to stay in the bank. And I'm just going to transfer it straight to my credit card, if that makes sense. I'm gonna do an unstuffing today of what I have, but I have already done the math on what money will be left over, if that makes sense. So groceries is only going to get $2 because when I did the subtraction of how much I'm going to be stuffing and what will be left after I pay off my credit card, it was $2. So I'm going to still stuff that $2 regardless of how low it is. We're going to still stuff it. Gas will be getting 55 because usually gas gets 60, but because of the unstuffing that you guys won't get, $5 was already spent, so we're gonna take from that. Shopping will be getting $5. Y'all, I did some damage with the shopping because this month I went to a party, I bought clothes, I went to Bath and Body Works. I just had a good time this month. Next month I'm gonna try to like not go so hard. But home will be getting 18. Eating out will be getting 15. Give always gets 5. Always gets $5. Car maintenance will be getting 7. Medical will be getting 27. And then my hair maintenance will just get nothing for right now because we don't have to worry about that. I just got my hair done. So let me add up these expenses, and we will go from there. The problem with this is this is not the correct total because I still have to make sure I deduct from my paycheck what will be transferred to my credit card. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write that amount on the side really quickly. So in total, groceries got 160. In total, gas got 60. In total, shopping got 180. In total, home got 30. And then eating out in total had got 35. And then give got 5. In total, my car maintenance had got 50. And then in total, my medical maintenance or medical whatever, it got 30. So I hope that these amounts make sense. I really hope I explained that well. I feel like you guys understand what I'm saying. You guys so we're gonna add up these amounts so that we can deduct it from the 750 the correct way. So we're gonna do that. 160 plus 60 equals 555. All right, so I got 555, but I'm going to calculate it one more time just so I can make sure that's correct. Yes, that's what I got. I got 555. So I'm gonna put 550, not 555. We got 550. And we had 750, so I really don't have to do the math on that. That's $200. It should be 200. So 750 minus 550 is 200. So 200 is what we have left. But before we move on, I'm going to add up what will come out of the bank so that we all can know what that number is together. So $2 for groceries, 2 plus. So 100, I don't know where to write this. I'm gonna just write it at the top. So $134 is what actually will be cashed up. I'm gonna just do the yellow one. Okay. All right, you guys. So I really hope that makes sense. In total, my variable expenses got $550. But only 134 of those dollars will be cashed up tomorrow on Thursday. The rest of it, let me do the math for you real quick. 550 minus 134. So $416 will go straight transferred to my credit card to pay off my credit card. We're just not even going to stuff it and do an unstuffing video. I just don't have the time. So, yeah. So we have $200 left. And with that $200, let me see. Well, let's start with my car loan, because I know I have $100 in there, but it needs $221 even. So we're just gonna do the 121. So that's 200 minus 121. That leaves me with $79. We are going to do 70 for my Discover. And then this $9 here, that's going to go to my student loans, just so that my student loans get something, because July is coming and I'm going to have to pay the forbearance for student loans will end in July. I'm going to have to make a payment, so we're going to just make sure we have as much money in there as we can. It's not a lot, but it's more than nothing. More than nothing is yeah, that's the goal. So this should add up to 200. So we have 70 plus 121 plus 9. That is 200. So we're going to do 200. And now we have zeroed out our budget. So we should have 0. All right. And I know you guys are like, what? What? You didn't do anything for saving challenges. I know. My budget has been too low for saving challenges, which sucks. It's my fault. It's my fault. I spent way too much on shopping and things like that. I don't regret my decisions at all. Like, I'm young. We only live once. Okay, let me spend my money and have my fun. But I decided that for my saving challenges, I'm going to be cash stuffing my cash rewards money. So my credit card, when the statement balance is due, when they show me like my statement and what I've paid and what I've spent, I also get my cash rewards. I'm going to use that money to play my saving challenges. Hopefully it's around 30-40 bucks that I get to play with, and you guys will get that mini Monday whenever I get that cash rewards. So y'all will find out how much that is when I find out how much that is. I don't know. So we're just hoping for around $30 or $40. That's what we're hoping for. So for right now, we're just not going to put anything here because I don't know yet. And that's okay. So we're going to go ahead and come down here and we're going to just write the amount. Y'all, I keep doing this dot because I haven't been talking about it on camera, but I am going back into learning Spanish, and I have like my YouTube in Spanish, and so that's how they do their like in America we do like the comma, but they do like a dot, so that's why I've been doing that dot. But anyway, so for my bills we have we have 425. And then for my variable expenses, I'm gonna just put a V right there. For my variable expenses, we have 555. And then for my debt, we have 200. And then we have 0 for saving challenges. So if I do the math, minus 425, minus 55, minus 200. We have zeroed out our budget. And that is how you do the zero-based budget. How are you guys? And that is my budget. My budget for this past month has just been kind of crazy because, yeah, I've just been kind of doing my own thing. And that's okay. Every budget, it's just not going to be the same. Like, and that's okay. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Just for anybody out there that their budget fluctuates like mine, it doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. It doesn't mean that you're not being responsible or nothing like that. It just means that our life, it goes left and it goes right. It goes up and it goes down. So our budget will reflect that, and that's okay. So, yes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't want to talk too much because I got other stuff to do today. So I got to do that, and I need to rest. I need to shut my brain down for a little bit. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Know that you are appreciated over here. And please have a good day. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye-bye.